Going now to see Yerushalmi Peah, Daf Samach Beis Hashem Yisbarach. When I came up to Eretz Yisrael, I took my Zoiri is a belt, Zoire the bray, Zoire the chamra, for my son and for my chamar. That means it's the person that drives the donkey. Makfe birse the charifte the arde Israel motten. I couldn't even. All these belts could not take along, could not go around the carob tree. That's how fat the carob tree was. Kotzes chat charoiv and noged maloi yade dufshe, and it my whole hand it poured. My whole hand became full of honey. My beichen yafes sifsuf shachalne beyaldeseinu the soife peves we ate in our young years me parsik shachalne zikneseinu. The times of Yechon, and that's when things changed to not to the better. When we boss our babies saw Soilis, saw Kemach, saw Kibber, saw Murson, saw Gnanyan. Each one saw from that area gave out so many different kinds of flour. And now even you don't get one saw from one saw even. They used to have cinnamon show me your chest. In the middle of your vineyard, you have a certain chest. There's a certain axe that's in the middle of your vineyard. That special chest, that was a grapevine that was so stuffed with grapes. That's my chest. It looked like the axe's head. So he said, as long as the melech is there, you can have a good you can give out good fruits. But once this English is carob, he's still giving out such strong fruits. It's not fair. So what happened was, he couldn't find that chest anymore. He needed a whole camel to carry these radishes. We just planted them after Mitzvah Shoshana. She saw how fast things can grow. So who says he planted on Shemitah? So that's why you can buy. It says in Yoel, Afshu Perudo is Tachas Magnificem. When they Tachas Sheinu go from the Vash, Sheinu go from Rakvuvius. We used to shovel honey, and now we're shoveling Rakvuvius, means stale. Rakov is a loitar with Rakov. I don't know how to translate it. Mold? No, not mold. Disintegrated material. From that the figs, they had a whole gate from honey. He used to chop off and sell it. That's how it kept on growing new ones. there was a fox that made his nest inside. That's how big the turnips were. There was 3 branches. They used that wood for pottery's house. They found that in this one of these stalks that had 3 kavim of mustard seeds. Had to go on top of that to take out the seeds. That's what they told this person. Go away. If not, it would have made double than that. It says, I'm thinking that because it only made 300 because you're making an ayin hara, so don't come here anymore to make it even worse. He's bringing me some dried figs. He saw it's honey. I cannot find any figs. Dig in a little bit deeper, you'll find some dried figs. The whole attic was full of honey. He used to sell honey from a bee. And he also had from a different kind of bee. I don't want to fool you. He told these people, I'm selling you not honey from bees, only from a different type. I want that again. It's very good. And he used that money to build a besmedish in Tzipori. That Reb Chanina sold that honey. Abash Oz Vehadar carob metzamek, some cabbage that's very well cooked. He says, why did you put so many honey? They said for Abash, they bought the cabbage for Abash. He said, no, we didn't put any honey at all. It's just the natural honey, it's natural sweetness. So he thins out. There's a normal practice to thin out, take away grapes, shouldn't be so overcrowded. So even from the grapes that are leilos, you can also pluck them out, because it's done for the benefit of everyone. So you can even pluck out the leilos grapes. Anything that's a leilos, you cannot pluck out. It belongs to the honey, you cannot do anything with that. Sure, you cannot touch it, because that's the deal. You want to make it thin, do it from your own. Don't touch the things that he told me. If you have a partner, and that's a normal practice, you're doing it, and you're thinning out his grapes, and it seems here that maybe it was done when it wasn't ripe yet, so nobody benefited. That's what it seems. Nobody benefited out of it. He just threw it out, or he used it for not for eating purposes. But then you're doing because the toivus hashutofus. So the question is, how do we view the poor man? You go to you find a leilos, and it's overcrowded, so you want to take that away. We can say, you're a partner in this field. I'm doing it for the benefit of both of us, and right now I deem necessary to pluck out this piece of cluster that's a leilos. Or you can say, no, it's like you sold it. Hashem sold it for the poor man. You cannot touch it. Imagine an animal came to eat up these grapes. So how can you say that the poor man is that you're like a shut of a partner with him? If you're a partner, then you should be able. You should have to pay, because a partner, you're taking care of it now, right? It's your shomer. If it's you sold it to him, okay, he has to take care of his own thing. But here, how can you even say that he's a partner? If so, he's responsible to watch it. And we know that's not true. If a wild beast ate up the ani's portion, for sure the owner doesn't have to pay anything for the poor. It seems that his opinion is changed up, and it's opposing each other. It's contradicting. There he says that it doesn't matter if we're talking about putting water on the field and you're ruining stuff for the poor man. He says, don't worry. He says the only way you say you just put it on the fence, and the oni should take. You take it from the fence before you put water. And here he says that you are allowed to ruin stuff that belongs to the oni. The more answer you're doing a favor for the oni. Eventually, the oni is going to gain out of this. Maybe next year he's not even going to plant grain anymore. But by a vineyard, it stays for a long time. So that's why we say you could do it to thin it out to help the ani. We did now Daf Samach Aleph and Samach Beis 61, and 62.